This is a Wild Game Production podcast.
Hey folks, it's Vince the Evil DM back with another episode of the Roll for Initiative podcast. This is minicast number 11. How you doing out there, folks? I'm doing just fine here. I'm recording this because I have another actual question that was emailed to me. Well, it wasn't emailed to me. It was sent to me via Facebook / The Evil DM or The Evil Dungeon Master, my webpage there, from Darren. He writes in to tell me the following and ask a question, so I'll read it for you. Reflecting back on mini episode number 4 regarding player stats, along with some other conversations I've read elsewhere regarding race class limitations, it reminded me of a long-standing question I've never come across an answer to. And that is, why did Gary and friends limit only the strength stat to having exceptional percentile roll? Why not exceptional percentile for the rest? I get that, yes, 18 is exceptional, but if strength can go beyond, still less than the god stats of 19 to 25 shown in deities and demigods, would not an intelligence of 1875, for instance, be representative of like an Einstein or a Hawking level intellect? Similar examples can be drawn from other stats. He's interested in hearing my thoughts on the insight of Gary's why not. Thanks and keep up the great work. Well, I appreciate the question and emailing in, or I should say writing in on my Facebook page, The Evil Dungeon Master. You can do that too. Or you can ask the Evil DM at theevildm.com or Twitter / theevildm to write me. Now, this is a really good question, and if we look to the Deities and Demigods book that you had quoted, saying for higher intelligence, 19 to 25 would be godlike, actually, it lists, if you go on to page 6, it does give you a breakdown of intelligence and does say that genius level is 17 to 18 and super genius is 19 to 20. So there would not really need to be a percentage-based type percentile thing for intelligence due to the fact that we have 19 and 20 being a super genius and 21 plus being godlike. So a Hawking or an Einstein would probably fall under the level of 20, maybe 19, depending on how you look at it. I could see your argument of having a percentile-based 18 to /00, but I think the reason that it was given to strength was to give fighters that little oomph edge because of how strength kind of works with a person. They do give them the ability to have constitution without extra bonuses as well because they are a fighter. Honestly, I've never really questioned the fact why there was no percentages extra between 18 and 19 for any other stat. I mean, I guess you're right. It could be done for dexterity as well because there's lots of people who have such dexterous abilities out there that they probably would fall under something of a percentile of 18 something. So your argument is valid. I don't know why they ever did that, and that's probably a question that someone like a Frank Menser could probably answer, or a Tim Kask. They would know. It never actually came up in all the years that we did Roll for Initiative. No one's ever asked that question. And it never came across my mind in all these years in playing games. So I really don't have much of an answer for you. Looking around, I didn't find much of an answer myself as well. I'm sure somebody could probably comment or write in and tell me why they didn't have it, or they did have something along the lines, maybe in a Dragon magazine. I wish I had a better answer for you for this. Unfortunately, I do not. And that's where I'm going to leave it, right there. So with that said, I'm going to head out. This is going to be a short episode this week. Not feeling all that well, but I wanted to make sure an episode got out. My voice is a little bit shot, as you can hear. But I always promise an episode on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I've been holding off on recording this because my voice has been... Anyway, with that said, I'm going to say keep it original, keep it old school, and good night, everybody.